It is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this when Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So Florida State's offense will take the field first. And here comes the guy that is a surgeon in this attack. More than 300 yards and 3 scores in his last outing. He's changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. He's going to take a shot right away. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Taken down.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Pittsburgh's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Coming onto the field for the first time today, Ja'Kyrion Turner. Here's a guy that can really deliver tough yards on the ground for this offense.
What a challenge for this running back here. This late in the season against a conference opponent, one of the better run defenses in the entire country, too. We know this guy's been an absolute game breaker, toting the rock, but this defensive coaching staff has had a lot of time and a lot of film all season to watch this guy and watch the schemes of this running attack. It'll be interesting to see if this guy can break through in one of his biggest tests of the year.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. Got it behind the line. It's Lee. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Turning it on. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to pass. Look out. Left side is Turner. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
3rd and long right here. Keeps it himself. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And send the tight end in motion. Might as well give it to him again. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Applewhite. Between the hashes, it's Robinson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab on the left. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Noles are rolling down the field. The give. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. 2nd and long here. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Got a man, it's Wiles. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. From the gun, it's Turner.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete.
A lot of times when that ball's coming out, you can tell the offensive linemen want to get those defensive linemen's hands down. They want to hit them, engage on them. Great job on the defensive end, getting his hands up in the air and getting the deflection.
Working that wide receiver screen. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. Run ends there. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to take it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Motion from the wide receiver. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. 2nd down to the air. He's looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Catch is made at the 15. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Back to pass, it's Applewhite. Here comes the heat. The throw. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got his man. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Motion from the back. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Gets it to the back. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
It's not official yet. What? What would suddenly prevent from playing on opening night against the Broncos short of some setback that is unforeseen right now? He's trying to play opening night in order to be very aggressive about it. He tore his LCL in the middle of December last year against the Broncos. Kansas City is back already. He's much stronger in camp. How are they out there week 1? All right, we will be there. As I said, I'm not going to be there. And Jason Kelsey will be there, Jason, in tonight in the Enjoy the last little bits of summer, my man. You're going to see when the Boston got here and said, ready to go. You should have won. You're not going to be back with you guys. I don't like it. I know these are not me. That's not Max calls me, get ready for his 8th season. Very nearly getting wearing a different shade of black and blue. That's already been involved in the fallout from that trade that ended up not to be. What do we expect next from him? That's a special edition of Countdown.
Countdown Special Edition is presented by U.S. Bank, the official bank sponsor of the NFL, and in part by DirecTV. Stream DirecTV satellite free. Feeling foggy? You might be dehydrated. Get a specialized file electrolytes and rapid fluid transport into the body. It's fast as water. Is it in you? Check this out. University of Phoenix. Learn skills employers value and apply them right away. Take one course at a time. The tuition that won't change throughout your children is $90 at all. Get started at Phoenix.edu. Just like yours. Yet another toothpaste that does not whiten. Girl, is the work. Basic toothpaste stops at the top. This goes deeper to absorb bonds and hold stains and teeth for whiter teeth and birthday.
Yes, you're right. I shall do anything to cut through the wind.
You find out what the day before.
Not really, but they were doing just a unbelievable speed. Once they're like, go down my road. Go fast. There's silence error versus for one. Thank you.
Yeah, we had a meeting. We went and got ice cream because we wanted something cold.
Can we go for the walk?
All right, thank you. Love you.
Long way to go on second down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Nice.
Babe, I can't hear you.
On the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first
Yeah, it's
down.
nice.
The Seminoles come to
Yeah.
the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, gonna throw it. Finds his man. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. The run inside. It's Turner. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Wants to go up top on second down. Looking to the big tight end. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Press setter downs going to the air. Under pressure. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Kent.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. They can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Panther! A great catch and run for 6.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
In the building, they felt that was a Super Bowl contending team.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quick give. Just smothered on the play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first.
Going for it all. Intercepted.
This fucking game, dude.
Can swing momentum. Running inside. It's Turner. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Pitt pushing the pace. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Hauls it in. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to get rid of it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Searching for space. He gets a block. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Sets his feet. It's Applewhite. Oh, they had the screen all set up on 1st down, and he couldn't make the catch. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And it slips
oh my God! Catch the fucking ball.
A huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On a ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A 51-yard field goal is not really unreasonable in terms of range, but they'll try to convert on 4th down. It's complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Press shutted downs going up top. The quick out. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. And guys with the empty backfield on 2nd and short, might they take a shot here? Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the Seminoles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Looking to throw for it. He wants it all. Touchdown, no! A great catch in the end zone. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. So they move the ball 43 yards on that drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw.
And sometimes, like we talked about this earlier, they make you as a teammate.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Like it's like nothing is working. Like he's not responding. So it was just alarming to me that point. There has never been any part of me that doesn't think C.J. Stroud can play.
This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be?
In that playoff game, and it alarmed me enough.
On the move,
it's Turner. Because at that time, in that moment, I was thinking about the other 52 guys.
Continue to run.
Especially the 11 that were playing historical defense. That was nice.
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We start with Akron taking on the Western Michigan Broncos. And it's the Zips coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
So both these things are happening. He knows exactly all that's at
Now over to your game inside Acrisure Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
And they can make their plays and do what they need to do and understand that there will be some adversity in that. Hey, I think that's the part of the mental edge that he can gain, is being able to put bad stuff behind him and continue to going forward. That stuff.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
The Higgins injury is significant. The return of Tank Dell equally significant. This is a guy that was achieving at a high and problematic for the defense level prior to his very gruesome injury. Happy to see him back out there. Speaking of defense, this Houston group, Swagger did that thing. He take whatever camera down there. Give swag. Give me swag. Give me swag. He's doing the swag thing. There we go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Checking in with the Seminoles head coach at the half. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
All right, Ollie. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They give it back to him. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I went back and looked at a bunch of these guys. Out of his mind.
Drops back on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Turner. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down to the air. Rush right in his face. He'll pull it. It's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. They're about about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Holds it in the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Panthers have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first. Holds on, it's Hicks.
This defense is going to have their hands full trying to defend the pass with all of these weapons they've got on the perimeter of the field. That is a great job bringing a dangerous target down right away after he catches the slant.
Throwing right. He's got it. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Yates. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Churns into the pile. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Marches ahead. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And that one will give them the lead. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. It's complete to the left.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They're going to run it. And the big defensive front
This game
wins the battle.
sucks.
No gain on that play. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Taken down right away. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Got a little space. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
And one of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it and they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. He's looking downfield to throw. Myers on the move. Complete in the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Motion from the wideout. Dropped immediately. He got on 1st down. This game is decided as we check out the Week 11 scoreboard. Top 12 teams in the country. Of course, all of these teams playoff contenders. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Nice play to knock that one down.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the...
Caught, and he's got room. The 40. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Noles have it with a 1st and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Escapes the pressure going right. Bought a little time, lets it go. Unloads in the nick of time.
The offense obviously trailing here in the 2nd half. They're going to have to be able to throw the football effectively to come back in this game. But in order for that to happen, they have got to do a better job up front.
Trying to establish the run. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. The Seminoles are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Gets a hand in there.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Looking for the score. Touchdown Seminoles. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Breaks into the open. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll send the back in motion. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Pitt right back to the line.
And you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Straight ahead, it's Turner. Maybe a crease. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Motion from the wide receiver. Fresh center downs going to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hicks. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Here comes the biggest drive for the defense, desperate to get a stop. The give as they work on that clock. He's past the sticks. He gets him at the 21, but a big play there to get away from the shadow of the goalpost. They picked up 15. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Moves the pocket. It's Applewhite. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Going with the ground game left. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. Down he goes.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback there.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
And they'll just down it right there.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
First play of this drive. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence and feeling good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to guy? What is their go-to play? They've struggled all day, but you can erase all of that with one drive right here.
Quickly to the tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And this is why there's a lot of receivers that go alligator arms and they start tiptoeing over the middle of the field because you don't want to be living where these big physical linebackers are. This guy, though, completely fearless, crosses the defender's face. He makes the catch, gets absolutely laid out by the linebacker, but he holds on anyway.
Out wide left, it's Hicks. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Oh, pressure's coming. Had to throw it before he wanted.
It is your time. What is in your bag? What is your play call? Going to be 4th down now. I have to have this. I'm trailing. This is what every quarterback dreamed about in their backyard, making that play in a big-time moment. It's go time.
Gotta have it here on 4th down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. Don't want to risk anything here. The